Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Ready for another win, Fizz?
Oh, well, I don't want to assume, but as always, I have an act that's without a doubt gonna fucking lose.
God damn!
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Y'all want to know how to ruin your credibility in 0.5 seconds? Well, here you go. No, shh. This is a secret between you and me, okay? Okay, look me in the eye. Look me in the fake, voidless eyes. This is our personal secret. Don't tell anybody. Anyway, hey there, hi, besties, babes, and non-binary faves. My name is TBC, and welcome to my literal corner of insanity. In today's video, we will be talking about the 7th episode of the 2nd season of Helluva Boss, titled Mammon's Magnificent Musical Mid-Season Special featuring Fizaoralli. Fuck that title name specifically. Oh my goodness, what a mouthful. Now this episode was 30 minutes long. 30 minutes of delicious goodness. Before we even get into it, I think I need to say subscribe, because YouTube likes it when you say that within the first 1 to 2 minutes. They kind of boost the video. Whatever, you don't have to, you know what, just don't. I'm just doing it for the algorithm. Anyway, the episode was everything. It was everything. We had a backstory, we have manipulation, we have what's the word called, imposter syndrome, we have relationship drama, we have rekindling of friendships, old things slamming into new things. We had a whole ass there was 4 musical numbers in this, right? Yeah, those 4 musical numbers. The first one where they were all performing, where was it? I don't know why my shit is slow today. Where they're all performing, that's one musical number. Then we had the epicness of, I don't even know the name of the song, but my God almighty, oh boy, these character designs. Then we had Fizz and Ozzy giving us Taylor Swift, and then we had Fuck You, which was just goddamn. I don't even know what I like more, the emotional trauma of this episode, or the music, or just the writing, or the jokes, or everything. Everything was just on point from A to Z. Now let's run through it. We start with a flashback of Baby, Fizz, and Blitz going to Mammon's concert. They're cute, they're adorable, they're wholesome, they are precious. And we get the first look at Mammon, and I have to say this, Viv, I know you will never be watching this, but I hated with the burning passion that you revealed this man to us through a fucking GIF on Twitter. We've had the reveal of every overlord or ruler of a ring of hell through an episode. We first got Asmodeus, which was we waited 2 years to find out what Beelzebub looked like, and you show us Mammon through a fucking tweet. I know it's supposed to build up hype, and I think out of all the characters, like, Viv really wanted to show this one to us the most, or maybe because it wasn't just grandiose, maybe that's why every ruler had an entrance. Like Asmodeus had his in his little club, and then Beelzebub had hers in her club as well, and Mammon just jumped out within the first few seconds. Was this something I would have wanted to wait for? No, it's not Scream, it's not Beelzebub made it amazing, wasn't Asmodeus amazing, so maybe that's why. The Greed's whole thing, Mammon's whole thing, I guess, is to look as inviting as possible, but he's just like a slimy, disgusting creature underneath, so maybe that's it. So he holds a concert for his quote-unquote fans, where he just doesn't really do anything and just milks them for money, and he gives people the opportunity to work with him. There was this joke about, oh, I'm not gonna lie, women aren't funny, and then Vivzy Pop just shows up, and I didn't catch that at first.
Because I'm not gonna lie, women just ain't funny. Anyway,
I didn't catch that at first. I streamed this, by the way, but that is so funny and just contradicts everything. You love to see it. And apparently my mom's whole thing was a boat. I thought the envy ring was above the I thought the greed ring was above envy, but they say it's above lust. But it doesn't make sense for them to have a harbor, but I'm overthinking things probably. So they're talking about how, oh, I'd love to compete in his contest one day, and Bliss is just like, yeah, fuck that guy. I was hearing whispers that Blitz was probably jealous in this scene, so I don't know if it was jealous from Fizz being so enraptured with Mammon, or the whole stalker situation that's about to happen in 0.5 seconds. And then he has a stalker. He has somebody who pops out of literally nowhere and just makes life difficult for everybody involved. I thought that these are pimples, right? And we know how Freckles, like why am I forgetting names right now? Not Millie, Moxie. I like that. To try and figure out one person's name, I just have to say another one. Moxie has freckles, and I was told that, well, freckles that technically burns or scars from the sun or something. So these are warts or whatever, but when he's older, you don't see them. If I can find one where he's still living. Because amen to him dying. Where is it? There we go. He doesn't have it. So were pimple, or maybe it's just like imp pimples or whatever. So he's saying, oh my god, Fizz, I have a brilliant idea for a collaboration. Let's collab. This is basically just every big YouTuber's nightmare, or not even big YouTuber, just anybody who has like a smidgen of clout or popularity. There's just somebody who feels like they're entitled to that. They're like, oh, with my untapped raw potential and your popularity, we can become something great. Basically, because of what he consumed, he said, oh, because of Fizz, he now wants to become a clown. And it's very evident that he learned this act of clowning, as they say in hell, through Fizz and their local performances, and he feels in some twisted demonic way that, oh, if only he worked with Fizz, he feels like the attention that Fizz has, he deserves it, even though he didn't learn this thing even existed till he watched Fizz. It's so entitled, it's so narcissistic. Or maybe this was what people thought Blitz was jealous about, because he mentioned, oh, here's a pitch, we started a romantic comedy, and he said, I'm about to beat your ass if you don't move. And just because of Fizz not being receptive to this bullshit, he says, you know what, you suck anyway, eat my dick. Basically a guy who gets rejected by a girl. Oh my god, you're so pretty, can we go out? No, I'm sorry. Oh my god, fuck you, you bitch, slut, I never liked you anyway, you weren't even that pretty. It's really bad. And the worst part is, it's getting to Fizz. What if he's right? Why are the most talented and sweetest people like this? I want to say get over yourself, but you literally can't. I'm a fucking hypocrite. And this I feel like this moment also feeds into things where Fizz was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to be the best ever, and he did, and I love that. And also my chat would not stop bothering me about this, that his horns are different. Like it starts black white black white black, and this goes white black white black white. I don't know what's conspiracy theory they were trying to equate from that happening, but that is a thing that happened. That is a thing that exists with Fizz. Leave me your theories about this in the comments down below. So next we jump to the future, where Fizz did become a success. He did hit it big. Even though he literally blew up, he still won at life, and my mom still exploited the fucking bit shit out of him. Something else I saw in a video that was really adorable was this kid chewing her string. And if I can find the video, I'll put it up. And the person asking, did you do this as a kid? And I'm like, fuck, I feel so called out. I love just the little sight gags. This was a less than 1 second clip, and there's so much personality and relatability from it. And I think this story is in the sloth ring.
Line for you, Fizzy! Dr. Fizzy beeps every time it senses cancer! Fat Fizzy, skinny Fizzy, so...
That Fizzy wasn't fat. He just sucked in air. Don't fucking lie to me.
It senses cancer! Fat
He just sucked in air.
Fizzy, skinny
Cause my mom literally said in the like, them skinny as fuck. So anyway, this... So the candle-headed demons have snakes for tails? I think this is a succubus, and this is a Rathian. I like the fact that I can start to tell where somebody is from in Hell just from looking at it. That's just good character design, because so many shows, all the background characters look the same. You can't tell where they are. Hell, I didn't even know Mammon was from Australia. Well, he has an Australian accent, and you know all the creation myths and whatever say Satan or Lucifer fell in Australia. That's why they have all the fucked up animals. I don't know if you know that, but that's how we see it. And Fiz is really going through it. He's like, I need to be perfect. Mammon wants perfection. And you're like, oh. He became perfect and he still never felt like he was good enough. And Asmodeus is all about you. Stop this thing right now. I do not like that you're doing this. But Fiz is like, no, it's for me, it's for Mammon. He's just like perfection, and you can really see through it. You can see the bullshit, and it's just, oh my god, this precious little baby. He doesn't know he's already at the literal top. But somebody else will see this and see it as the height of narcissism. I think Jaden Animation made a video about this where people think, oh my god, you're so narcissistic. Why do you think everyone is thinking about you? And it's like, no, I think I'm a speck of dust and not worth anyone's attention. That was going through Fiz's head. He doesn't see himself as the shit, even though he is.
Down. The fan's down.
Mammon can eat my ass in a bad way. I've known that guy since the start of Hell, and he fucking sucks. Always has. He doesn't even do clown shit.
Your partner is telling you this motherfucker sucks, and you're like, no. It's by the end of the episode we learned that he's doing all of this thing more as a sense of, oh, he owes it to Mammon, he owes it to himself, and if he doesn't have this, he's not worthy of anything. So he needs to constantly prove that he is worthy of the things around him by literally killing himself. I don't know what's happening outside with the chickens. They're probably having a cockfight. Well, they are. Yeah. So Asmodeus, realizing that he can't get through to his partner through logical means, decides to go to somebody who he's like, okay, you know what, you guys kind of hated each other, we were best friends, but he also dropped the fact that you've lived rent-free in my partner's head for years. So it means that Fiz always did think of Blitz, and Blitz always did kind of think of Fiz. He had like night terrors about it when they were captured by dorks. So why did they just never reach out to each other? I guess people were also complaining that, okay, them fixing and hitting it off and being buddy happened too quickly, but it was like they always wanted to reconnect, they just never could, and situationships happen now and they're back together. And Asmodeus is like, okay, I can't be around him 24/7 because we gotta keep this relationship on the DL for now, but you can be around him. You're both imps, you're both lower class. So I'm gonna hire you to tag along. And Blitz is basically like, nah, I'm okay. I love it so much. It's so stupid.
Alright, count me in.
It was just so easy. But at this point, people are just paying Blitz to be more of a bodyguard and actually assassinate people. Which, you know what? That's basically what he did with Verosica, wasn't he? So he was a bodyguard before he was an assassin. So it's easier for him to fall back into his bodyguard tendencies. That's a smear for him. Than be a fully committed assassin. And the gag of him always falling over continues. Just Mammon showing up with him casually. I think because him and Fiz actually run that club together as partners, so it makes sense for him to be here, but also why? And his skinny form, people like to say it looks like Vox. Oh my god, and I hate it. Fucking hell, I hate it. Fiz doesn't like the fact that Asmodeus brought Blitz here. He was like, of all the people, and Blitz obviously is not he's not being kosher, as the hip kids say these days.
Little sus, babe.
I love it. And Blitz just not giving a fuck. Oh my god, everything. So it's like, okay, the boys are back, basically. And Fiz is just like, you know what, I'm gonna deal with you later. Mammon shows up doing his shtick, and he's just really rattling down Fiz. He was like, oh my god, you're kind of fat, you're kind of putting on weight.
I saw your competition, and it's pretty stiff, right? You are gonna have to try extra hard, like fixing that posture. Not gonna lie, you're looking a bit shungo, yeah?
He's giving pageant mom to the nth degree.
Maybe lose a few so we don't gotta make any more adjustments.
That look.
Maybe lose a few so we don't gotta.
Like, what the fuck did I just witness? Are you kidding me? He's like, oh my god, you need to stay slim, and Fizz is like, oh, I'll work on that. Work on fucking what, bestie? This motherfucker's a twig. Well, that dump truck though, but he's a fucking twig, and it's the manipulativeness of Mammon. This person has been winning your contest every year for 10 years, but he still needs to work for the honor to continue to work with you. Greed and exploitation out the wazoo, but also he's coming to him and saying, hey, your competition is kind of stiff, so you need to work extra hard. Just pressure on top of pressure on top of pressure that this motherfucker doesn't need. And Blitz comes in being the... Oh my god, I can't believe I was saying Blitz being the best character ever, but he was the best character ever.
To meet you, I'm the one who saw through your fake-ass bullshit from the day I had to spend all my savings on the shit-covered dick show you called a performance. Thanks for that, by the way.
Ignore him, sir.
It's, oh my god, when you're just manipulated so much, and the fact that Mammon doesn't just smite him in that moment, and Fizz also going off the rail saying, oh my god, don't insult my boss. It's like, motherfucker, this is hell. Who fucking gives a shit?
It's needed, okay? Smile inside and out.
It's, my god, fuck the relatability. I hate that I've been in that situation where like, you know what, I'm okay on the inside and the outside. I'd rather die than people see how much I'm crumbling on the inside. But as the years go by, I don't care if you know I'm a wreck. I really don't even try to hide it anymore. And the audience was asking, oh my god, Fizz, how do you feel about your competition? And he's like, you know what, we're not gonna say anything because he's very polite, but I have a performance that will... And then they were like, you know what, you're gonna lose. And then I saw her, and then she multiplied. Oh! This was where my concentration just got shot, nuked into the ethosphere. God damn it, look at them. Great character design. Nothing else. No, nothing else suspicious here. Just good character design. Fizz is trying to be polite. Oh my god, what wonderful personalities you have. They're like, suck it, bitch. Just being very unlikable. Not even being in sync with each other. And Blitz just coming and showing them how it's done.
Eat of one. Should have been faster. Whore. Slow ass bitch.
You know, it's pretty telling that you snatches can't even keep your stupid mirror shtick together. It ain't cute.
I don't need to.
It's so...
We put our energy towards our performance.
There. I love them. Is that a whole cutout? Because this whole cutout gets bigger and bigger, and it didn't show any titties or areolas, so I'm just thinking this is a sticker like this. But if it is a whole cutout, then these bitches are flat. But they're not. This hoe flashes us later, and she got boobas. I need to concentrate. What was I talking about? They showed up and they kind of shake Fizz, knowing that, okay, you are kind of gonna have to work hard. But other than them being here, it looks like Fizz cleans the house every year.
Oh man, I didn't give a rat's ass about this competition, but Christ on a stick, Fizz, I'll drive those sluts.
Brandon Rogers gives the best performance all the time. They show up, they show all the contestants, the music is ramping up, you're already feeling like, oh my god, is this endgame? And you look and you're like, oh my god, we're not even halfway through the episode. Oh my goodness. There is still 19 minutes left and you're wondering, oh my god, where is this shit gonna go? And then everyone is showing their talents. Oh my god, look at that cake. God damn it. So they start with juggling because, you know, easy mode. Apparently, oh my god, they're on fire.
Oh, so look at that split. Look at that flexibility. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. Concentrate. Fizz, Blitz tries to tell Fizz that juggling, I need to move away from that screen, that juggling was cool, but it's only kind of cool. Oh wait, they're called Glitz and Glam, yeah, but they're called the Glam Sisters, which is unfair to one of their names, but I guess Glitz's name comes first. Look at that off the shoulder! The belly button crop out. Oh, I like this one. She kind of covers herself. Oh, the bunny tail! She covers herself more than the other one. So I can dress like this. Oh god. Ah. Breathe. the competition is getting stiff. I still disagree. I feel like Fizz's balloon is better than theirs, and the song was just really, really unfair to Fizz. It's like, oh, Fizaoralli's in trouble. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. And this, Mammon.
Son I never had, Fizaoralli! Yeah! And the surprisingly funny women act that made me reflect on my earlier statements.
And their match is ecstatic. Oh, this leg lock. Women, you're doing something to me. I don't like it. But their match is aesthetic. Better than Fizz. Fizz is kind of too colorful if you look at it. They came to win. Why are they giving anglerfish vibes? What's this? Oh, I think it's part of her bangs. Moving on. Mammon does a meet and greet to try and milk money out of them. I need to stop seeing them on screen to try and milk money out of them. Oh, she cute. To try and milk money out of the fans, and Fizz is trying to say, hey, I cannot do this right now. I'm not in a healthy mental state. And Mammon is like, do you see the amount of money I stole from these people? Fuck no, you gotta interact with them. And he's like, Fizz, do you want to let your fans down? And he's like, I'm not really comfortable. He's like, you know what? I want you to do this. He literally ran through the manipulation tactics of, okay, do this for yourself. I'm not comfortable doing this. Okay, do this for the fans. Okay, do it for me. He literally had to find the button that would work. And Mammon was just like, I want this. Because he knows how much Fizz values him.
Okay, sir.
You're a bloody
Goddamn greed. Making you feel like you're the star. You are the star, but there's also that subtle thing of, oh my god, you wouldn't want to do this, right? And it's like, no, it's not me, it's you. You want to make me do this. Oh my god, that smear frame. Epic. Legendary. We love to see it. Also there's a lot of sexual harassment in this workplace, because the way Mammon manhandles Fizz, even one point saying, oh my god, you're fucking my heart, don't you want to be fucked? Ugh. Bliss comes in pointing out the fact that you have a kink, because nobody should be talking to their star employee this way. And there's such a difference between the meet and greets. Fizz goes in and interacts with every single person, even saying that, oh, you're from Lust? Yeah, that's a good place. Oh, you're from Wet Dreamsville? They have the best pharmacies, which is a place I believe would be in Sloth. Why is Sloth just not sitting in my head? Why is flashing this?
Where you from? Oh, Lost. Love it there, obviously. Wet Dreamsville. Best pharmacies in hell. Ragesburg. Well, nice to meet you, Bart.
He just knows, like, he talks to them. Oh, where you're from? Oh, you're from here, you're from here. We won't hear what the other people have to say, but he's very involved with his fans. In contrast, see them. They're standing in a little circle. The fans are at a distance taking pictures. You're not really connecting to them. You don't know them. And they don't want to know you. They are keeping themselves and you at a distance, because I do feel like these would be the best type of brands for Mammon, because they're not gonna get invested. Like, even in their song later, they sing, we don't care, market our bodies, fuck us, we just want the fame and fortune and the money that comes with it. And because it's two of them, I don't really think they will get worked into the ground. But with Fizz, he's not comfortable with what he's had to sell of himself to be this famous. You know, there are just some people who like fame just suits them, just works for them, and it's not really, you can say, I don't want to keep bringing up Taylor Swift, but fame suits that woman. Oh my god, she can do all the concerts, bring her movies to the theaters, re-record her albums, and she doesn't break a sweat, because that's who she is. And I'm not trying to compare her to Glitz and Glam, because Glitz and Glam are more of the toxic side. I know we can all think of a toxic celebrity that you can tell, okay, you and this thing, you kind of fit, I hate it, but whatever, and I don't want to call any names so the fans don't kill me. But going on to something sweet, a deaf fan showed up and talked to Fizz, and it was the most wholesome interaction I have ever seen. Still didn't cry though. My audience told me TVC after the last episode, like my last live reaction, I was in tears when the whole Blitz's mom died thing. My goodness, I almost quit watching the episode because I could not take it. They thought I would break down at this, and I'm like, oh my god, emotional trauma? Pfft, I can deal with that. Psychological trauma is another thing. Maybe it's the reverse. Whichever one, this was wholesome, it was cute, and a lot of fans speculated or came to the conclusion that, oh, Fizz being able to do sign language means that while his vocal cords were being repaired or repairing, or while he was healing, he had to learn sign language because he couldn't communicate verbally at a point because of it. But then the hater showed up. He came back from the depths and just self-reported on himself with like, oh my god, your sex toys don't even get me off anymore. Are you even original? And it's like, bro, get a hobby. It has been 15 goddamn years and you've let this imp live rent free in your mind. Go play League of Legends and become star rank, or is it Valorant or Overwatch or whatever toxic gaming community where you can yell slurs at people and nobody cares. Do that, then threaten another human being because they committed the crime of being famous and not wanting to share it with you. Get over yourself, boo fucking who. I am so pissed about this despite my earlier tweets because I've had so many people. I've been doing this shit for 8 goddamn years and I've had people do this shit with me. The last person you should try and leech clout off of is me. I barely have enough for thyself. And when some people do get this smidgen of clout, you see them turn off all communication because no. It wasn't because of you I got famous. I got famous of my own accord. Fine, good day, have fun. I hate this. And when you don't give people the attention or the clout they deserve, they will tell you to your face, oh my god, this thing is not performing, maybe you just didn't promote it enough, or oh my god, you're not giving it as much attention as your own project. I am not you. Give your own project the same amount of energy. Nobody owes you jack shit in this world. And his daydreams also confirm it because it does start with him frolicking with Fizaoralli, which in and of itself I don't mind. You can imagine yourself frolicking with your favorite pop star, the 1001 fanfics of girls getting adopted by One Direction. But then it's the creepy shit that gets to me, where it reveals that, oh no, you didn't want to be equals or share or be on the same playing field. You wanted to dominate this other person because you saw yourself as above Fizz. You saw yourself better as Fizz, and you felt like everything Fizz has, he's supposed to give to you. You who have done nothing in this sphere. Fizz was one that he has talent from birth. He was it. You know, as much as we like to joke that Fizz won at life, oh, there's stripes in this. As much as we like to joke that Fizz won at life and everything, at the end of the goddamn day, Fizz did put in the work to be this talented. You did nothing. In the 15 years that you have been obsessing over this person, you could have actually done something and try and be famous. But no. All you did was create a blog. I hate the fact that I'm attracted to this type of personality. I like jerks, what can I say? And I like twinks, so this is a toxic combination. But the ass crack, the whole obsessive stalker fanishness is a deal breaker. No, it's not the sweat stains on the shirt. Don't come for me. I'm complicated. You saw how I was freaking out about the twins. I am straight. I also need to put that out there. There's this lie going through the fandom that I'm bi. Lie, slander, and hearsay. Fizz beats him, as he rightfully deserves. I don't know why his ass is showing. Cause every other imp is able to keep their tail in their pants or above their pants. But why can't he? Or maybe he needs a belt, I don't know. But I like the little character design. He knows he's gotten to Fizz because he's saying, oh, after all these years, you still think you're too good enough to talk to me? You're not talking to me. You're harassing me. You deserve a smackdown. If I was here, I would beat his ass. Not Blitz. It will be me that threw hands. I'm just not the type of person you should talk shit to face because I will go the extra mile. I'm ready to throw down at any moment. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. Fizz is about to pass out. Blitz catches him. Wait.
Hey, whoa, you good?
And Mammon tries to be the one that, oh no, I'm the one that's holding you. Oh my god, are you okay? Fuck off, you cunt. Apparently all the times Mammon gets censored, she's saying the word cunt. So he doesn't want Fizz to think, oh, somebody else is carrying. I'm the one that's carrying. Look at that waist. Look at that. And you still want to tell this person to lose weight? What drugs are you on? Mammon tells him, hey, you know what? Take a break and be okay. And a lot of people are like, oh, the 1 second that Mammon was being decent, and I'm like, fuck all of you, y'all getting manipulated too. This person wasn't showing care. He was just like, okay, it was the product damage in any way? No, he saw that he wasn't okay and he's like, oh no, not this shit again. And they say that, oh, he put on glitz and glam first to give him time to get his act together, which you could argue that, but I felt like he was like, you know what, you might fuck up and I don't want that, so let's put the people who actually have their shit together first. Maybe then you can get on stage. And putting them first is also a manipulation tactic, I feel, because he's putting them on because he knows they have their A game, so he feels like they could inspire or motivate him to do his best, because he already started this whole thing saying, oh my god, I saw your competition, it's kind of stiff. This is kind of reminding him, yeah, I can still replace you, see how good they are, because them going on first was the worst thing for Fizz's mental health. And then we saw multiple eyes and I called out, oh my god, is he a bug, a spider or something? And a legend in the chat actually came and said, no, TVC, you're seeing things, gaslighting me out of my own observations, because he was a spider. Literally realized that there was webs everywhere. I don't know why a spider is a symbol of greed, you know, a chicken or rooster is a symbol of lust, a wolf is the symbol of gluttony, and now a spider is a symbol of greed. Well, spiders do kind of keep bugs in their webs even when they're full. Like, even the thing inside the web can turn to dust or a carcass or whatever, so they hoard, I think. I don't know. Blitz realizes that, oh,
That guy got to you, didn't he? You know,
he got to him because Blitz was, oh wait, the animation error. I actually called this out this year. I haven't seen that many animation error except for the deaf kid. His horns were shown to be whatever. Blitz's armbands here, they're white and not yellow. Haha, gotcha, bitch. Or let's go back and make sure I'm not making any mistakes. Oh, it is white here. Isn't it yellow? What the fuck? Maybe it's the lighting. Could have sworn it was bright, vivid yellow. Fizz is like, I'm fine. And he's like, who are you doing this for? What are you worthy for? And these girls are not gonna back down. Because it's like, you lose everything. And it's like, no, you won't. You still have Asmodeus. Fuck everybody else. And then their performance starts. I love this. Oh my god, there she is. There she is. I have a thing for the denizens of Envy. This is not going to be pretty. And I feel like I've seen this character somewhere before. I love the background characters in this show so much, because every other show has samey characters. This does not, and I love it. So the girls go first. It's giving K-pop in the best way possible. Look at that ass! Look at that booty pop! God damn it! Okay, I can't. Look! The ass cheeks. Her licking her fingers. I'm getting overloaded. Them. I also saw that phrase somewhere where they were like, money can't buy you happiness, but it can rent you paradise. Great line. They need to stop showing me those them cheeks, because I'm trying to find this scene here. There he is. She flashed. She literally flashed. You can rewind to go and find it back yourself, but she flashed the audience, and there's a lot of titty there. These shirts must be skin tight. They're ready and able to sell their bodies and be the new mascots. They do not care. It's the condescending look. It's the look of you being worthless. Well, there is some titty there. Oh, it glows, so this is a sticker. I was wondering why I didn't see cleavage. And they fly, because they were levitating, and I'm like, what the hell? How? No strings? And it's like, oh no, they fly. But how are they going up first before their wings pop? I'm sure there's a lot of cameos in here. I saw somebody post this. I wish I could be put somewhere here. And apparently when they say clown, they mean clown with a K. Ah! Ah! Look at them. Your Honor, look at them. And again, like I said, that wasn't good for Fiz's mental health in any capacity. He broke down. This Mammon did the worst thing by letting them go up. He has a panic attack to end all panic attacks, and in terms of animated panic attacks, this is top 3, if not even the best. Well, not the best. I can't think of another one right now, but I'm pretty sure there was another panic attack that was shown in a show that was just so good. It was really... Wait. I was gonna say Marinette when she lost all the miraculous in the season 4 finale, but I kind of laughed at that. So, well, I didn't laugh at the I laughed at the panic. It was a well-written panic attack. Let's just leave it at that. Asmodeus tries to enter the room, but his cake is just too fucking big. I feel you, homie. And he has to literally beat into his partner. You are not okay. I'm trying to have an adult conversation with you. And Fizz is like, it's fine. I have to do this. Why do you have to do this? I have to be perfect. You don't. I love you just the way you are. No, he gave me everything. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this life. I wouldn't have security. I wouldn't have you. And I'm like, what fucking security? You went to Greed Ring in the literal last episode and you got kidnapped and he did jack shit. They didn't care. They didn't call Mammon for your return because Crimson knows he's not gonna get jack shit. They called Asmodeus. Asmodeus is giving you this life, not Crimson. Look at his other faces. Ah! And he literally breaks down to the worst point ever where he's like, no, the only reason why you love me is because I'm at my best. You met me when I was body pillow. You met me at my best, but this is what I am underneath. And you go, oh shit, this is what he sees every day under all of that. And advice, Fizz, you need to grind down those points to a stub. This is how he walks around the house and it's like, oh yeah, cover them up. And then you immediately feel bad for saying that. And it's the fact that even when he pulls off his whatever, Asmodeus still likes him. He's still like, you're still the cutest thing ever. I'm like, are you kidding me? He still loves him. He really does. Beneath all that, you can see what Fizz sees of him being broken, because you can literally see him broken. But Asmodeus is like, fuck all of that. I love you, and you feel that. And that's one thing that Blitz can get from Stolas, or he can't know wholeheartedly. And I feel like that's the end goal for them.
And that's just facts.
It's hard, you know, to trust.
He's like, it's hard, you know? And you know.
What happened to me? I adore your inventiveness, your attitude.
This is actually kind of getting corny.
You're just the cutest little thing alive.
God. He is immortal. He's known like Greed since the beginning. So this is a very, 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 very old man. Let's keep that in mind. 1,000-year-old vampire. But Fizz being all, it's hard to believe that. It hits you because it's like we've all had this. We're all human. We've all had insecurities. We know for a fact that this thing is bullshit. But you just can't help it. Sometimes you can't help but think, but what if? What if? And I tell you right now, when that what if creeps into your mind, I want you to take a bat and beat that thing to death. Bludgeon the bitch. Because there is no what if. You are good enough. You are worthy. And fuck any and everybody, even yourself, for telling you otherwise. And then they have a song, which I think I 2x speeded because it was giving country girl. It was giving we are never ever getting back together. They sing, they dance, they tra la la la, they kiss. It was wholesome. And Blitz finds out and he's like, oh my god. Oh wait no, the stalker comes in. Wasn't his glasses broken? Yeah, the left side. We see the inside of his brains.
So you two are an item. Well, congratulations, you fucking hypocrites.
Love to see it. It's always funny to see Blitz be the most stable person in a room, but I guess it's all about perspectives. When you're following things from Blitz's perspective, you see how much of a wreck he is and how much he just doesn't try and show it. This is what people see of Blitz on the outside, and I guess this is what maybe Astolas fell in love with. But you know, for a goddamn factoid, that this man is broken in ways that you can't even begin to describe. So Asmodeus is trying to freak out. Mammon is trying to freak out that, oh my god, he's not here. And then Fizz shows up, and I already had that moment where I was like, there is no way Fizz is gonna beat the twins. They were perfection. I'm like, are we gonna get another bullshit scene where, oh, because he's the main character, he's gonna win by default? You know, like in Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2, oh my god, the other team were so much good, but Pitch Perfect won, like the girls won. But no, Pitch Perfect 2, they stole it. Dos Machina, whatever they were called, they won that bitch. Not that one. I haven't watched Pitch Perfect 3 yet. I need to watch it. But Camp Rock 2 actually did it where they didn't win, the other camp won. I'm pretty sure if you've never watched these things, you don't know what I'm talking about. I want to make a more dedicated video to this contest thing, but I like the fact that Fizz actually truly honest to God won. It wasn't the show giving him a cop out to just win by default. But I feel like it was stiff. But after watching this again, the first time I watched this, I still feel like the twins won. But after watching it a second and third time, hey Kiki, hey, love you too. You're gonna be hearing him for a little bit, unless I throw him out. One more meow and you're going out. Okay, out with you.
Love you. Get the fuck out.
A few moments later.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, no. Wait, what? Something contest. he won, honest to God, and it's just nice to see the effort being put, and the music so good. Oh yeah, I had to rewatch this a couple of times, but the first time I watched it, I thought the twins won. But the second time around, I was second, third, fourth, and fifth. I just saw myself playing "Fuck You" more than the twins song, so it's like it's easy to see who won. It's a no contest. And here's the thing where you know Fizz is just a natural born performer. This was his calling in life, because this wasn't his performance. We know this. We know his performance was something else, but he thought of this on the fly. And you know, cartoon logic gonna cartoon logic, but damn! Say goodbye as I look you in the eye and say fuck you. God damn, that's good. And Asmodeus being a vibe and a half.
It's about you.
And his portals just having little hearts, love it. Even when they tell him to his face it's about you, he's like, wait, what? Fizz continues singing about this, and Asmodeus is just why am I mixing the name? My mom is just laughing. It's you. The silhouette is you. This man was born to perform. It runs in his blood, because goddamn, doing this on the spot. What does the back of the phone say? Pick up, you cunt. And then I think it says Queen Lucy. Let's see. Queen Clucy. Also, some fans pointed out that he's very confident to work with fire again after everything that happened to him. But we know it is green fire that's bad, but this is like blue fire, and I think, yeah, the twins even caught on fire with blue fire. And Moria's still getting like, what? Oh no, is that a blush? Maybe getting turned on. He's like, hope you die. The only time a death threat won't result in the person's immediate cancellation. This is just so good. Even when I asked on oh wow, a male, but horns pointed down. Even when I asked on Twitter, oh, who do you think won? A lot of people said Fizz's performance was more clown-like. He juggles, he bounces on balls, he does trapeze wire, he breathes fire. The twins just did a concert, which wasn't Mammon originally a rock star, but also tears off his collar thing. Throughout the performance, he's ripping more and more of what Mammon gave him, and I think maybe he's going back to the outfit he wore at Blitz's dad's carnival. Yeah, I think maybe this is just white this episode. This was just so heartwarming. Just the two friends. oh yeah, so now that he's ripped it, we can see that hip ratio. You can see the little chubbiness, and he's like, you know what, Mammon, you sad sack of shit, fuck you. I can't believe he had this inside the little puffy thing, or was it under it?
You sad sack of shit. Fuck you. You sad
The crowd going, wait, what?
sack of shit.
Oh, I thought this was like bandage. I was like, was he abusing these are robots, obviously, these are not living things. And if Asmodeus, why do I keep saying Asmodeus? If Mammon has robots of Fizz, but these look to be female, but whatever, he won. And Asmodeus, Mammon, but him not being able to do anything because he won. What's that bulge? Asmodeus finally said it right. He can't just stop peeking from behind the curtain. He just so loves him, and he's like, oh my goodness. He's just like, you know what, I love this, thank you all. He did a sign with the kid, and it's just so wholesome. And he's like, you know what,
I quit.
so even people saying that, okay, well, technically since Fizz quit, the girls won by default. It's like, no, he won, but he quit. So they didn't win, they just will get it or whatever by default. So they didn't win by default, they got it by default. Whatever, as Mammon is telling him, you literally can't quit. And this was where my fans were correct, where they're like, oh, you're gonna like what's about to happen. And I did. Ugh, the gelatinous blobbiness. And then we see the spider. He's a bug, but yeah, he's the epitome of bugs. Creepy, gross, disgusting. But a lot of, well, denizens of envy look like sharks, but I kind of assumed maybe those sharks came from Leviathan, greed, lust, envy. Well, my brain's not braining right now. Envy. The sharks are from envy because it's water, but I guess they're land sharks. Whatever. The denizens of envy don't look like Mammon is what I'm trying to say. Or maybe that's by design. Motherfucking Christmas tree looking motherfucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 eyes.
Practically in my image.
It's the lack of giving a fuck.
Get it once.
He wasn't even gonna do anything, but then Asmodeus decides to show up, and I love it. I love it. And everyone's like, oh god, you could argue that, oh, he's just protecting his partner or his best friend. They could have just rode the coattail of, we're besties. And Mammon tries to use this against him. I'm gonna tell you a dirty little secret.
Careful what you say.
I love that. Look at his body. Look, the secondary motion of it all. Okay, look at him here. He's gonna move. Here is gonna move first, and then this will follow, showing just how big and gelatinous he is. Look, look, look. You see, it's so subtle, and I love it. Just the little attention to detail. And then Mammon is trying to go, I'll tell everyone about your dirty little secret. He's like, say it, I dare you. He's basically like, everyone here will know.
What? That I love him? Well, I do.
God damn! Slay, slay. I loved it. I loved it so much. This guy texting his ex, who is, oh no, wait, run it back. This, isn't this, Derek? No, not Derek. The guy that Blitz was going to fuck at, Beelzebub's party. Where he was like, I'm not gonna fuck somebody, and Alejandro or Monica. That's this guy. That's him, probably. So this person is dating someone named Louis, so gay. And Louis kind of broke up with him. And he's like, you know what? I called it. Fans are going crazy. There's a Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog is blog posts, everything. We love it. I can't really read this one. I can find the only ones I can find are in 480p. What the fuck? Oh, good websites to even look at the quality of this. And the fans, Ozzy fucks Fizz lovingly. The fans are here for it. I love it so much. And this is the moment that all abusers go through, when the thing that they hold over the person they abuse gets taken away from them. The thing that they use to hold you when you finally show them that I don't give a shit, or I don't hold value in the thing you think I give a shit about, and it's just over. Well, shit, that's all they can do. And this is to anyone in this type of situation. Just weigh your options. Is this thing worth being abused over? And if I can just say fuck it, and this person will get off my back or leave me alone, I'll have a better life, take that option, bestie. And if you're like, well, I don't have anything I can, do, but I can take away something. No, you being the one taking away shit, you're the abuser. Somebody having to give up something so they can get away from you doesn't put you in the bad role. But I'm being too vague right now. Every situation is different, but in this type of situation specifically, where someone is controlling you and using your self-worth or your love or something to keep you with them, to just hold you to hostage. Ugh, it was so cathartic to actually see an abuser lose control. Because what are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do?
You are gonna regret revealing that, Oz.
And he's trying to threaten him like, you're gonna regret saying that, implying like, oh, you're gonna die, or somebody's gonna die, or now people are gonna attack Fizz. He was already famous. Nobody goes after Vortex. Man can bodyguard Verostica, and everyone knows he's dating Beelzebub. He will be fine. Fuck you. But I guess it's just gonna be more people are gonna be after Fizz now. But he was already famous. What does him fucking a royal have to do with it? And you can see he's still trying to be intimidating, or he's gonna try and hire people. Like, you're gonna regret doing this. He's done this before when he exploded. I hope he didn't kill everybody there, because this place is ruined. I think a lot of people got hurt, a lot of people got injured. Asmodeus saved him, and they're just cuddling. And then people tried to say, oh, this means they died. They didn't die, they got squished. Also some people are saying that Blitz's dad died in the fire. I have not seen any evidence to corroborate that in any capacity, so chill. All these deaths, look at them being so wholesome and adorable. And Blitz,
Who tops?
and this just tells me Fizz tops. Well, you could argue it says Modius. They're switches. I forgot that. They're switches. And that's the end of the episode. It was amazing. It was so wholesome. It gave me everything. This was my favorite episode of the entire season, I think. Oh god, there's been 7. I like a lot of them. I don't want to say absolute favorite because it's tears. I love Oops. I really love Oops. I can't lie. But the girls, the glam sisters, the glitz and glams, oh my goodness. You know what? I can't. I need to come back down to earth. I was about to just disintegrate. Great episode. Everything. I know Blitz was heavily sidelined, and I'm not mad at it because I'm not somebody who really cares a lot for him. The typical Luna and Millie people like, oh my god, these two have more character development than... Shut up. Fuck off. I would rather have this than have like I would rather have this in another Unhappy Campers episode where Unhappy Campers really wasn't the vibe for me. And I like Millie and Luna, but they're not the focus. The show has made it clear they're gonna get their little spotlights, but you're not gonna get what you want. So just let it go. Would you rather have Fizz right now or whatever Millie could have had if she was spotlight? And Millie can't have it because Millie has a normal life, but Fizz has gone through a lot, and seeing it play out is just amazing. This is literally the flip side of what Stolas and Blitz could have and what we're rooting for. Millie and Moxie cannot reflect Blitz and Stolas like Asmodeus and Fizz can. And this can be a video in and of itself, so if you want to see something like that, maybe I'll try and make it, but I'm not the shipping video guy person. You know who to go to for that type of content. But that is probably going to be all from me, folks. I'm going to have to end this video. This is ridiculously long. I can already tell. The editing is going to be a nightmare. Oh god, because there's a lot of distractions. I hope I got it out, but right now the generator is on in the background. Call to prayers happened a little bit ago. The chickens were off the rails. So I apologize for any and all things. But thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just clicking. And thank you to all my Patreon supporters scrolling by. You keep the lights on, literally. But again, thank you. I love you and appreciate you so much. And subscribe, because apparently the button glows now if you say that. Or don't, it's your right. But again, just you being here, I appreciate it. But anyway, that's gonna be all from me, folks. Thanks everybody so much for clicking to watch. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all the things. And with that being said, this is TBC. Mwah. Signing out.